Hello and welcome to Ashes of the Old World, episode 19, part 2. And Ham has did her a maximum hug, and she's very happy that you're all here. She's hopping up and down like every couple seconds in excitement.
Yeah. What? Street Fighter.
Oh yeah. Fuck, wait, what is she? Oh yeah. Yeah, like Chun-Li from Street Fighter.
Yes.
Words.
We have found our small kobold.
You have found your small kobold. Oh my god, hi everybody!
Hello.
Hello!
Hello, him.
I was doing me a fight!
Saw you were doing very good.
Yay!
We were worried about you when we came out here and solved this.
The green pools?
Of acid. They melt people.
I don't know what acid is. Greggle says I'm not supposed to swim in it, but it looks so shiny.
Because it melts people to nothingness.
I'm a kobold!
It wouldn't.
It melts everything.
Okay,
Let's put it
yes.
like that.
Oh, okay.
It's not fun. Yeah, it's very painful.
Can I touch it?
I said it's painful.
Okay.
Don't touch it. It won't be fun.
Fine.
Pain is
Alright, so...
Dick's gonna turn to this guy. So what's your story here?
Well, right around the time the dragon came and just, obliterated my house, I decided to, run. And I inevitably happened upon Ham.
Okay.
Sometime later I'm going to try to rebuild, but not right now.
Alright.
Now does not
Derek.
seem like a good time for
Derek's
that.
gonna get turned to this guy. Same with you.
Hello!
Are you fleeing as well?
No, I came here.
Why?
To help. There was a dragon attacking.
Okay, good for you.
Work.
In any case, we're all heading back to Anxie. We have a caravan set up. You're free to join us.
I suppose so, right up until the wall.
We'll deal with them any way we can.
Yeah.
Right then.
Well, but
Tarnok is going to pick up Ham and then just put her on his shoulders because he remembers last time she ran around without supervision and she almost got herself killed. And his pelt.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. We can't leave him unsupervised.
Oh god.
To be fair, we are slightly less. We are a slightly less of a collective asshole this time. So
Unsupervised ham. So when the ham is piggybacking on you, the small kobold on your shoulder walks up onto Ham's shoulder, is now piggybacking on Ham, who is now piggybacking on you.
oh,
maximum piggyback.
I have 2 kobolds now. Great.
Yes.
I have my own kobold.
Yes, you do as well. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Shit.
Can we not make Akra destined for Tarnok?
There's just going to be a shit ton of kobolds by the end of this. Everyone's going to have their own kobold companion. There's going to be kobold adventures, and we're going to have to call it Kobolds of the Old World.
we're gonna have to have a kobold off with the cafe.
Yeah, it's going to be like Pokemon, except kobolds.
They're just gonna. I just imagine them.
Kind of like that Rick and Morty mobile game.
Yes, exactly like that.
Anyway.
All right, so you've acquired a ham. What now?
I guess we're heading back to
We
Anxie.
need to continue on our way.
Yeah.
To Devon!
Whoops. So yeah, while you're going off, Greggle and Ham is following you. The other dude is just wandering off for some inexplicable reason, stating like,
Well, he said he wanted to help.
yeah, he's going off to help other people in these lands. Suppose they rename it the Acid
Phelan
Lands.
wishes him the best of luck.
Yeah. Especially now that there's just acid everywhere.
Acid. So yeah, you've acquired Ham's stone shark. We'll have to put her in the Allies tab later.
Yay! Still.
Yay!
It's going to take you a couple of 2 days to get back. So that's a total of a bunch of time.
That is a total of a bunch of time.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll the survival?
No. You know the way by now.
Excellent.
Keep making you roll survival, it's just going to be a little silly. It's like survival, roll
Yeah.
survival again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
And
That's
again,
Tomb of
and again,
Annihilation,
and again, and
basically.
again.
Yes. So you eventually make it back to Anxie. Actually, hold on. How are you smuggling Ham in?
We also had to.
Yeah, because they don't let goblins, bugbears, or any goblinoids, orcs, or kobolds through the wall.
Do we have any containers of that can hold things?
We have a
Time out.
giant pile of gold.
What about the Kobold Cafe?
Good idea. Let's hide them in the gold.
Oh wait, yeah. Goddamn.
They probably got around the wall.
Yeah, because there is a sea right there. They just got to go around it.
Yeah, no. They snuck them in too. I don't think it's less that Anxie itself seems to care, and more that the border people
Yeah,
do.
the border people care. The Anxie, not so much.
Okay.
It just depends on what they're doing.
They're halfway between not caring and what the border wall is at.
I bet.
But
those
nobody wants to
border
piss.
bastards-
But nobody wants to piss off Harubrand Manderville. So
Certainly not. Yeah, I can imagine.
Jack, I'm sure the king likes coming to the cafe every now and again.
Yeah, the border wall people trying to stop Harubrand Manderville. Harubrand Manderville just looks at them like, try me.
Casual.
yeah.
Underground Coastal Railroad, bitches.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
I'm just
let's
for
just
watching
stick her under
that.
the gold.
You're gonna hide Ham and Greggle in the gold?
Yes.
Yeah, seems like that.
Okay, hold on, let me roll something. For fuck's sake, this actually works. The guard's perception isn't fucking high enough. And you've...
You think being the basically border patrol, they'd have a higher perception, but
They don't...
Screw the
I guess
border
not.
guards.
They don't...
They're probably the big reason as to why there's so many skeletons at the goddamn gate. They didn't want to save anyone. Bastards.
Goddamn. So you've managed to smuggle Greggle and Ham into Anxie.
Cool. Can we go deposit all our money in the G Bank thing?
Good bank?
Good idea.
Hell, you might even
Let's
be
do
able to
that
buy some...
before
Do the-
something destroys Anxie.
You might even be able to spend it with the shops. As I have it.
Do we get like a G credit card in medieval times?
Perhaps like...
We can get good bank promissory notes.
Yeah. Hello.
So technically,
Okay, so this is not a...
we're basically getting a checkbook.
This is good bank. We bank good. It good.
How much
I
money
believe it.
did we get?
Okay. Alright, so I said it was enough to split in between each of you that I'm going to post again in here. Each of you would get this.
We're just gonna have separate accounts.
I'm gonna put that amount in.
Yeah, good bank is good about that.
Get maybe like 50 gold. I'm gonna. Keep
I'm doing the same thing. I'm just gonna put the whole into bank.
The whole thing?
Yeah, whole thing.
Okay.
I don't need it right now.
I'll do the same. I'll put the whole thing in there except for 50 gold, so I can get some meat.
I will.
Good shit.
Alright, so the good bank employee doesn't even blink at this, writes this down, and hands you the vouchers.
They have no. They aren't even fazed by this amount of money or asking where we got it.
They're gonna go take a dive in it like Scrooge McDuck.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, they hand you 4 separate vouchers for the copper, the silver, the gold, and the platinum.
Alrighty,
Okay.
I'm probably gonna keep those in the mimic chest back home. So,
Okay.
Wonder how many of the what am I? I'm looking for a word, but I can't. With people who work around the house,
servants.
the servants.
Yeah, there is some new stuff in the shop of many things if you'd like to check it out.
Okay, so just make sure my math's right.
I'm gonna go to the blacksmith with the dragon horn. I'm just gonna carry this giant thing around town and see if they can do anything with it. Also, I'm keeping Ham with me so she doesn't do anything stupid.
Okay.
Okay.
Tarnok is a good older brother.
Oh my god, that's adorable. I'm just going wee the whole time.
Basically, because he doesn't want. Somehow he keeps thinking that his pelt's gonna get stolen again.
That's his concern.
Basically.
Oh, that's beautiful.
If I don't carry Hamo around, she will somehow steal my pelt. Oh shit, that would mean she'd be able to fire out fire. That'd be cool. Anyway,
Can she do that already if she's
No.
available, or can they?
they cannot do that. There's a whole. So are you guys just keeping this in the bank, or are you going shopping with it?
I will take it out of the bank if I find something that I like.
Okay.
I want health potions and maybe one of those giant potions. So I'm gonna go to the potion shop after.
Deck of many things, no!
Screw the deck of many things.
Fuck
Screw
the
it.
deck of many. My meadery is
So
gone.
there's
Ooh, there's a folding boat. That might be pretty cool.
there's a folding boat. This is
Invisible plate
It is
armor.
plate armor that is completely invisible.
Um.
So no one will be able to know you're wearing plate armor. Other than that, it acts like normal plate armor.
Gauntlets of ogre power. Is that like? Do you need both gauntlets, or can you have one gauntlet like my gauntlet of criticism
You need
or love?
both.
I mean,
The Gauntlets of Ogre Power brings your strength up to 19 if it isn't already.
Hey, horseshoes.
damn. Okay, are they like bracers, sort of? Are they like really thin so I can have like them both on and then have my gauntlet of
No.
warmth on?
It is literally big physical metal plate gauntlets. They have the visage of an ogre face on each hand.
Oh, that's cool. Well,
Mickey, what do the horseshoes do?
Oh, the horseshoes? Let me check. The horseshoes of the Zephyr makes your horse levitate a bit, and so it's able to travel over difficult terrain and such with no problem at all. The horseshoes of speed adds 30 feet of movement speed to any mount you put it on. So both
Both of them are really good, but heck, the Zephyr ones are really expensive.
Yes.
And I would have to buy 2 sets for the horses that we have.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I actually rolled for each of the prices of all of these items. Because there's this thing in Xanathar's Guide to Everything that actually has this table I was able to use. So all of these prices have actually been generated randomly, except for a couple one of them where I was either like, no, that's too expensive, or no, that's not enough for what this thing does.
Wait a minute, what the heck is a sending stone?
The sending stone basically functions like a telephone. It's this rock you speak into, and this message will be transmitted to the other rock, no matter what distance it's at, and will come out of the rock.
I love it.
Yeah, my old party used those all the time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get one, and I'm gonna give the other to
I will.
Hannah.
Oh, that's cute. I will say the compendium holds the information of most of these. Some any of these that aren't in the compendium, just tell me, and I'll tell you what they do.
We all just
Yates.
have sending stones at this point.
You can buy more than one set.
I would like to make one purchase.
What purchase?
Not for me, but I buy the gauntlets of ogre power Tarnok buys the gauntlets of ogre power and then gives them to Ham because he saw how poorly she was fighting.
Holy shit!
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh shit!
We are
Barbarian needs strength.
we are spoiling this girl.
And now begins the progress of turning Ham into a deity, I guess.
Also, Cetric.
we are
Helm.
the followers of Ham.
Yes.
Helm. Comprehend languages.
Oh yeah, the Helm of Comprehend Languages.
Okay. I do see a couple things
Okay.
I want.
I want the Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Yes.
Okay, I see mithril
Yes.
armor. I would like... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just go full bore with this and do... And let me open this back up again so I know the exact price. Where is...
How much are the platinum coins?
There were
1,000 gold apiece.
what? No,
100
no,
gold.
10 gold apiece.
Oh,
Fuck.
right.
That would be a.
I'm thinking.
That's a lot of money. Holy shit! That would be like 7.
Sorry, I got it confused with Pathfinder's setup for a
Like,
little
what
bit.
wouldn't you be able to afford in here?
I haven't even played Pathfinder.
Christ.
Okay, armor is 500 plus.
That's gravy. Even if I used all the platinum to buy either of those horseshoes, I couldn't have enough.
50.
Not enough.
The horseshoes are very expensive, apparently.
Hey, Gabe, would it be okay if I just kept my amount of money in my bag, but like just as a reference?
Yeah.
For me?
Well, if you're keeping it in a good bank, by all means.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I have my
Nice.
good bank money listed
Okay,
in my
yeah.
treasures and notes. Okay, 5 plus 7. Okay, I'm going to need 1350. Now, am I allowed? Okay, Gate, am I allowed to say that Good Bank? I could get like a promissory note from Good Bank, like write a check.
You know what? Yes. Because everybody knows about Good
Is it
Bank and
bank?
how Good Bank is about being good with that. Like
Alright.
they're very sure. They're
want
like
myth-
this society is very close to switching to paper money just because of Good Bank.
5-star Yelp rating. Got it. All right. Okay. Mithril half plate.
Mithril half plate. Okay.
Yup. Highest rated medium armor I can get without the disadvantage on physical checks, and I can wear it under my clothes.
Okay. That's going to be
It's 7. Yeah, because half plate is 750 plus the 500, which means I need 1250 total,
Minus 1,900 gold.
which gives me exactly 9,000 gold left in Good Bank, because I'm just going to write
half
the
plate
check.
does do disadvantage
Okay.
in stealth.
Not
Oh,
with the
shit!
mithril. I'm
Okay,
getting the
yeah,
mithril.
holy shit. Holy
That's
holy
why
fuck.
I'm doing
Okay.
this.
So you're getting some dank mithril half plate.
Okay.
I gotta write in Ham's thing what the stuff she's getting.
So what does mithril armor?
She got those badass gauntlets.
Let's-
They
let's-
attuned to her size, right?
I'm gonna go with studded mithril armor.
Studded leather mithril armor?
Well, yes.
Ah, cool.
How does that?
Okay, let me grab all of these dank magic items.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
I'm tempted to get the Trident of Fish command for total shit.
And then it turns out
really
it's the
am.
most.
But it's like there is no in-character reason Derek would ever
Alright, so
buy it.
mithril is light, flexible metal. Mithril chain shirt or breastplate can be worn under normal clothes. It can't. Mithril armor cannot be hide. It can only be medium or heavy armor. If the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dexterity checks, it doesn't anymore.
Okay, so this one cannot be worn under my clothes because it's half
Alright,
plate.
never mind.
Alright, so
Gotcha.
if the armor,
I can't wear medium armor
Yeah.
anyway. So.
you,
I guess I'll go with that Rod of the
Okay.
Pact Keeper.
oh boy, that one's good.
What does it do?
Gate, can I try to haggle with the shop?
Yes, I'm surprised none of you have tried.
We have money!
We have so much money, we don't give a shit.
Okay, one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out that sword we got, and I'm gonna put that on.
The Sword of Wounding?
And I'm gonna. Yeah, the
Wounding weapons are fucking awesome. Keep it.
No, it's a little too complicated. I don't like wordy things that
Fair
I have to
enough.
think about when I'm using them.
All right. I'll be back.
If I'm gonna rely on wordy things, it's gonna be spells
Okay.
or something similar to that at the very least. So anyway, I'm gonna use that to help me haggle out to try and get these stinking horseshoes of speed. At least
Okay.
one set. It could be useful as
Hold on a second. You wanted to know what the Rod of the Pact Keeper does, Dan? Okay, while holding this
Yes.
rod, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls and the saving throw DC of your Warlock spells. The bonus is determined by the rod's rarity, in this case +2. In addition, you can regain 1 Warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod. You can't use this property again until you finish a long rest. It's a very good item.
I will take that, because I doubt I have the skills necessary to do the haggle.
So with the Sword of Wounding, roll Persuasion with advantage. Because that's a really good weapon.
Okay. I can admit that it's a good weapon, but it is way too wordy. I have enough weapons as it is.
Hayward's handy haversack. You had too much
That
fun
wasn't
naming
even
that.
me. That is like a bag of holding, except larger.
Oh. We should probably buy that.
That
we
should have
probably
been with
should.
advantage.
Oh!
Go ahead.
Roll again? I forgot you said advantage.
Oh,
God dang it.
How dare.
All right, so she looks at the Sword of Wounding as she actually gasps, like, "Whoa! Okay, sure. You know what? Actually, tell you what. I'll trade you for it." And she's willing to trade the Horseshoes of Speed for the sword.
Holy crap, what the heck was that sword?
Awesome is what it is. It does like shit tons of extra damage.
You know, I'm just gonna take what I want.
Okay, so you've effectively traded.
No, I care about the horses more than I do that thing. Jesus
So
Christ.
yeah, you've effectively traded for the Horseshoes of Speed for your Sword of Wounding. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
none of my other players would have picked that, but fair. But
Then
Dude,
again,
I'm not gonna do that much damage to things that aren't evil. I mean, think about it. If I can only use it against things that I absolutely want to kill, which that would be very rare for Phelan, unless we're talking about something obviously evil, then that's not gonna happen very often. I don't think so, anyway.
all right.
What's the Stone of Good Luck do?
The Stone of Good Luck is a very good item, actually. It gives you a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
I'll buy that. For something for myself. I'm not going to leave it without getting something for myself.
So,
Oh yeah, no. Ooh, that handy haversack would be really useful too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like I should get that. You should get it because you're the responsible adult. Just saying.
Derek's the responsible
yes, of
adult.
course.
By the way, these are the ogre gauntlets are magic, right? So they should attune to Ham's size.
Yes. Once she attunes to it, it'll go down to her, or the gauntlets will go down to her kobold hand size.
Okay, cool. Because I think she could wear the gauntlets as a hat.
Oh
If
God, I
they're
can't
the same
stop
size.
imagining that. Ham, no.
That'd be adorable.
Don't wear it as hat.
What are you talking about? This
All right, you know what? I may as well. I'll get that. I'll get that
Okay.
handy haversack.
I'm gonna.
And I am decreasing my funds out of the good bank thing. I'm just gonna write a big ass
Christ.
check.
All right.
That's kind of what
I'm
I
going
did too.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'm doing
ungold all
too.
the items you're buying. So, is any of you buying the sending stones? I heard one of you mention that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got one.
I
It
got.
was me. I'm sorry.
No, I'll grab.
I guess I'd say.
I'll
Okay.
grab a set.
You know what? I will too. We'll be efficient.
Oh shit! I forgot I still have all those gems.
Yeah, you're still rich as fuck. You have a. You were rich.
I'm rich.
You were rich as fuck before, and now you got even more fucking money. Shit, you're probably the closest one to buying those really expensive fucking horseshoes or the armor.
How much are those horseshoes?
50,000 gold points.
I can tank out about 60% of that in the gems alone.
Well, those are the hover ones. The speed ones cost less.
Yeah.
Stone of Good Luck was proficiency bonus and
Nope,
save
that
bonus,
was
right?
ability check and saving throw. So like
Ability check,
literally
right.
all of your skill checks, I think, and your saving throws. It's a.
awesome. How would I put
It
that
should
in?
be on the first, the very core stats thing. Well, let me.
I see. Saving throws and ability checks. There we go.
It's
Okay,
crazy
thank
shit,
you. Yeah. Yeah, no, good.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I bought stone sending and tiny cobalt giant gauntlets to wear until
Okay,
they get
so
tuned.
you're getting Rod of the Pact Keeper, Gauntlets of Ogre Power, a whole bunch of Sending Stones, Stone of Good Luck, Howard's Handy Haversack, Horseshoes of Speed, and Mithril Armor, right?
Cetrin,
Satoran.
What?
Sounds about right.
Helm of Comprehend Languages.
Convince Derek to buy it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, it would help if case we had to talk to dragons again, and he trusted.
You do suck at talking to dragons. You had 3 teachers,
Okay,
man. 3 teachers.
Yeah, by all means, you could probably come back later if any of you change your mind. So, what are you guys doing now?
I am going to the blacksmith with my giant dragon horn, holding Ham's hand so she doesn't
So
run off.
fucking adorable! God damn it! I gotta make that the title card now.
Oh,
A lizard folk holding a giant ass horn
Yes!
and holding a kobold's hand.
She's got tiny little gauntlets on.
Oh my god.
God damn.
okay. Derek is gonna head back home. He's gonna drop those paintings off at Uncle Shara.
Aeon's gonna head there too. He wants to make sure that Kotei's okay.
Besides, with all that taken care of, they need to actually
Mhm.
formulate a plan.
Yeah, we need to track down this other dragon.
Oh, speaking of which, when I forgot to mention this. When you buy the ogre gauntlets for Ham, you see that she's actually wearing something on her hand already. This small, tiny ring with 3 stones on it. One of which is glowing, the other 2 are not. Yeah.
Weird.
Tarnak looks at it and just
Okay.
shrugs.
Could always ask Akra if it's really
But
that
was she
important.
happy?
Yes, she
when
was.
got the
She
gift?
was excitedly hopping up and down and hugging you.
Oh.
I can't handle all this cute. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, so I'm going to the
Okay.
blacksmith.
Die.
I don't think we've ever had a party TPK by diabetes.
Ah! Christ. That was my plan the whole time.
That's
Kill
how
the
you're
whole
gonna kill
party
us,
with
Kate.
just one kobold. That's all I need. Christ.
So, do I find a blacksmith that's like
You
pretty
find
badass?
several blacksmiths. What do you want them to do with that horn?
I every time I come in there,
Uh-huh.
I just put the giant horn down, and then I point it to it, and I point to my hands, like asking for like a gauntlet or something. It's like weapons for my fists.
Okay, you know.
In grunt noises, but then if they ask for more, I get my pen and pencil out and I draw them what I want.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Okay, so you can't find anyone who's willing or even capable of doing anything with those with the dragon horn that you're just bringing in.
Oh, too tough of a material.
Yeah. Plus, that's like hyper specialized and not necessarily something anyone really gets a chance to practice with. But
Big old horn.
roll insight.
Okay.
Never mind.
Ah.
You have a plus 6 to it too. Damn.
I'll roll another time. Okay, yeah. Then I'm just gonna walk back to Uncle Char's place with the giant horn.
You
Everyone's
switched from
probably
goat
staring
horns
at
to
me.
fucking dragon horns. Speaking of which, you're all technically dragon slayers now. Have that
Yeah.
title, Jesus.
Huh.
Dragon Slayer Tarnok. He just ate the thing. He's not that impressive.
I mean, you
But his
you also
comrade!
kind of revived it too, so... I mean, you'd still practically have the title, but just...
They
They-
don't
they-
need
they-
no
Dragon
last
Tamers.
word. Look, we can embellish the shit out of this. Don't worry.
Acro will totally take advantage of this to get some.
What's
Huh?
what's Uncle
I won't
Char's
say.
property again? Oh, sorry, Ben. What's Uncle Char's property again? Like, is it just a mansion with a yard?
No, he lives in one of the towers. Anxie doesn't have yards.
It's basically like...
Yard.
Look at this.
Is there anywhere I can put my
Yes!
giant horn?
There's a whole bunch of warehouses, or, Uncle Ashara's storeroom.
I'll put it in Uncle Char's storeroom.
Oh,
Safekeeping.
Why don't you just put it above his mantle place?
Because it's mine, and I'm making dragon slaying something out of it one day when these blacksmiths
goodness.
get good.
if
These
only you had
blacksmiths
something
get good.
that would help
Yeah,
you with
but yeah.
that. Something like a specific item, or... Anyway,
Oh wait, yeah. Can we
that
go
was
back
what
to
the
the
insight check was
base?
for. I am being very kind, aren't I?
You are very kind.
Yes.
Quite kind.
Maybe it's all the cute.
Oh wait, how do we attune stuff? That's what I forgot.
This is
How am I
with
gonna
short
attune
rests.
Ham's thing?
You just have to spend an hour attuning.
Okay.
You can only attune to 3 things at once.
Okay, so she'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, so as a group, everyone want to go back to base, tell them our success, and then do some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Awesome.
Yeah, dropping the paintings off for Uncle Ashara, though. Say, hey, we got you
thank
something.
you. This was really nice paintings.
Yeah, we found them in the
Fucking
Dragon Horde.
He just sees Tarnok with the giant horn. Mm.
Long story short, we took. All right, I'll give you the short version I'll give you the short version of the parts you care about. As it turns out, Ronnie's warrant arrest warrant was a little overblown, and the place that issued has been functionally annihilated. We don't have to worry about it.
Oh,
I'll see if she's willing to actually come.
okay. Huh.
My nephew's a badass. The heck?
Hold on, I think I gotta sit down.
Take your time. We have to go. We have to take care of some things anyway. Sorry, the visit. Back later.
He's gonna pull out just like the biggest jug of meat or something he has.
Fucking celebrate time.
Hey, what's the crit damage on a quarterstaff?
Any crit damage is just double
yeah,
the
it's
damage.
it's the you
Double?
put the dice of these thing, like the same die twice. instead of just one.
Does Kote see my job?
Does it use any particular attack stat?
Strength?
Yeah, strength.
If you're whacking somebody with it?
Fair enough.
If you're
Unless
casting
you're a
a
monk.
spell, it's...
So I'm also going. Can I roll Arcana to see if I can, just know what the staff does?
You could have also asked the person.
Yeah, they also had.
Yeah,
they also had a staff of
everyone
the
was
Adder.
just kind of.
They had one inside.
All right, roll Arcana by all means.
I'll just ask for assistance
Okay.
if I screw it up again.
Neat. The Staff of the Adder. You can use a bonus action to speak the staff's command word and make the head of the staff become that of an animate poisonous snake for a minute. By using another bonus action to speak the command word again, you can return the staff to its normal inanimate form. You can make a melee attack using the snake head, which is a reach of 5 feet. Your proficiency bonus applies to the attack roll. On a hit, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage and must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 3d6 poison damage. The snake head can be attached while it is inanimate. Can be attacked while it is inanimate. It has an armor class of 15 and 20 hit points. If the head drops to 0 hit points, the staff is destroyed. As long as it is not destroyed, the staff regains all lost hit points when it reverts to its inanimate form.
All right.
I wish the thing wasn't
that
like
as a
Imperium.
spell.
Snakehead.
Snakehead.
Snack.
I'm just gonna say one action.
Oh, motherfucker, I forgot about something.
What'd you forget?
On the way, I'm gonna go back to Good Bank
Oh
and
my
drop off the
fucking
gems.
god! Okay.
Since I now have promissory notes and can spend that in the city, I have 33,000 gold worth of gems that I can just, put in there. Let's add 33k to the gold count.
What's the damage dice
All
again?
right. So in addition to the whacking the person with the staff, it's 1d6 piercing, and they must succeed on DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 3d6 poison damage.
So 3, 6.
Staff of the Adder is just amazing.
Poison, and going to say it's probably going
Yeah,
to be a
Constitution
save.
saving throw of 15.
Or
All right, so you
That's
drop
pretty
your stuff
good.
off at Good Bank, and they comment on what a good customer of Good Bank you are.
what should I?
Mhm.
Good.
Yes, Dan, what?
How am I going to set up the save again? Because I want to make sure I'm not, using something
It's
that
a
isn't
DC
quite
15.
correct.
Where are you putting it?
I'm setting it up as a cantrip just when
I'll
I
put it in the
use the
saving throw
snake
thing.
part. When I
There's literally a saving thing.
saving throw.
Custom DC
save
15.
and then. There we go. And I guess on successful
Yeah.
save it'll just be blank. I'll just say snake bite
Snack bite.
for its description.
Snack.
Snack.
Snack. All right.
Nick.
Interesting. Where did you guys say you were going?
To the
we were gonna-
bay.
Yeah, we're gonna go see the rest of the Red Bear guys because I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they already.
when you come in, you hear like sounds of celebration. Oh shit! I forgot to move you guys. Oh well.
That's fine. I mean, we
Well,
probably
then-
came in here
Fair
anyway.
enough.
Tarnok's gonna poke the dwarf guy and then point at the furnace thing and then point at the horn that he's
Oh.
carrying.
Good. You're gonna mix one of that. You're gonna mix that with something. Okay. Everyone move back a bit. Places on the floor.
Be kidding me.
I can't believe you.
All right, and whispers to it, little bigger, and it just expands.
Ah! Oh!
Knocks him into Aqua.
Yes.
Just
Tonic,
collide.
Actor catches. Hello.
Ow. Thank you.
Tonic
She's
puts the
holding
horn
it.
down.
No, I was just gonna say she was holding them like
Oh Jesus
like they were about to
Christ!
dance, kind of deal.
Yeah, no, he gets up.
Okay, Tonic puts the horn
turning
down
my
and then
advances.
starts thinking, looking at all his items. He has the Ion Stone of Regen, and he has that Purport of Proof, Stone of Good Luck.
I have this old leather arm that I
He waves Akra over, because he thinks Akra's like the smartest magey person in the group.
I mean,
Alright.
Basically.
Pretty dang smart.
He shows the options to Akra, like,
Shows what again? Because
Stone of Good Luck or the Purport of Proof.
very apt.
Periapt, thank you.
Repeat, because what stones?
I own
Stone, yeah. Stone of Good Luck, the Ion Stone of Regen, and the, how do you say it again? Periapt?
very apt.
Periapt of Proof. The Proof gives me immunity to poison, the Ion Stone is Regen, and the Stone of Good Luck gives me better save.
Did anyone take the Ion Stone of Sustenance?
I threw that thing like a baseball.
Acra
Oh, okay.
caught. Did a
Acro
Did a cat-
Probably a good
Tarnok
idea.
through it.
He was like, bad.
so.
I
How do you spell ion?
O U N.
I
I will also show to players again.
own sustenance.
So what these do is when you attune, do they require attunement? Anyway, you're able to use an action and they float
They
around
do.
your head. They're like a glowy gem that floats around you.
I never did
Someone
IF.
can, in fact, probably catch them and take it away from you, but it's the DC for doing that is kind of difficult.
Why am I
Yeah,
still
that
at the
is run by now. Please do.
Oh, good lord, I'm throwing that away.
Well, probably threw it away a while back, but
Yeah. Yeah, could we just say I threw it in a vat of and I threw it in an ash pile on the way
Yes,
back?
probably a good idea.
Oh! Quick question. Does Tarnok know that the black dragons were acidic? Like, they're like poisonous acidic
Yes.
dragons, right?
It's pretty evident the fact that we're breathing it on us.
Good
He
point.
was even trying to eat some, and that wasn't going very well. Because
And the
he-
Paradox... That's true. You remember. Paradox Proof is anti-poison. Okay, Tarnok is going to lift up the dragon horn and then throw it in there. And then he's also going to like take the necklace of the Paradox Proof off and throw that in there as well.
Okay, so a glorious flame consumes both of these items and is left with a singular periath, and it's no longer a red gem; it's a green one. It's bright and glowing.
Ooh.
Wonder what it does now.
I pick it up and then I put it in Akra's face.
well, Arcana check away. Because
Smart
To
person.
be honest, it's pretty
Of course.
obvious that it's magic.
Well, I gotta take a quick look at the original Periath. What does the original Periath do?
Anti-poison.
Harry have to proof
Okay,
against
so he's
poison.
immune to poison.
He's immune to it.
Okay, so what this is now is the Periath of Acid. It's no longer immune against poison, but you are immune to acid.
Poison did help me out, though. Nah, this seems better. Then yeah, I keep this.
You could literally go swimming in those acid pools now.
Just like him wanted to do.
Yay! I'm happy.
Not bad.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
That is a really good fucking thing to be immune to, I think.
And you guys thought carrying the giant horn around town and make me look like a weirdo was a bad idea.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the guards still are still a little bit wary of you.
They're probably like, that guy probably killed the fucking guy.
Guy probably killed a big...
And then Horror's like,
probably
fucking
killed a big
casual.
fucking thing. Right, yeah, so you now have a Purioth of acid. Anyone want to do anything else with this?
Awesome.
Okay.
Good.
I'm good. Maybe
I'm
got Mythical
slightly
Armor
tempted, but at the
earlier.
same time, I don't know if I really... Oh my
Those are
god,
the
I have a
best. Let's go.
stupid idea!
What's your stupid idea?
Shit.
I have a handy haversack.
Oh no.
I have a
Don't.
dagger mimic.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The dagger mimic is back in Uncle Ashar's house. We'll have to wait till
Fuck.
later, but...
That's gonna create a crazy thing, I guarantee you.
I'm anti-fucking
It's a
acid
haversack!
dragon.
I kind of want a haversack that just bites the hand off of
Jesus.
anyone who isn't me that reaches into it.
Hmm.
That's gonna be fucking great.
You're
Anyway,
just gonna want a collection of hands in it, though. Do you really want hands?
it
Hey,
also
it's
has
training
unlimited
treats.
space. Yes, yeah. And then if Tarnok needs something to snack on, I just pull the hands out of the haversack and throw it to him.
Jesus.
Oh,
Maybe.
So I'm setting up
maybe.
acid breath as a cantrip
Alright.
for simplicity's sake.
It's that or I throw the unbreakable arrows in with my sword and see what
So
happens.
how should I go about setting up the save DC?
I would say that probably just make an
Sorry.
unbreakable sword. Oh, sorry, what?
I said I'm setting up acid breath as a cantrip, and I'm setting up the save DC. Should I set
But what
up
is the normal
Warlock
DC to that?
It says it's a dexterity, and that's it. A dexterity saving
Uh,
throw.
So it doesn't show the DC on your thing, does it?
It does not. I have this really simple little table that
Okay.
it just does not want to.
Yeah, I've
Fair
had that
enough.
problem.
Alright, so
Rough stuff.
the breath weapon is 8 plus your constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So 3 plus 8 plus your constitution modifier.
Cut over to my constitution.
Okay, so just 3 plus 8.
0.
So that's... Yeah.
Is
Your
11.
breath weapon DC is 11. And considering half as much damage on a successful one, it will still do damage even if it doesn't hit full away. Ham
By the way,
is
Ham
still with
me,
you.
right? I didn't lose her.
Everyone has been looking at Ham
good.
and wondering, oh god, is that from the cafe?
You refer to her as that one more time.
So
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
its
do the
damage
thing.
dice is. And
No, it
can
cannot.
crit? Here's the question.
No.
Most things.
All right. What's its damage?
Still good though.
You're a black dragon, right?
Yes.
So you're 3d6 because you were 6th level. Okay. What were you doing, Derek?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the unbreakable arrows in with the sword because I realized I never bought a fucking bow.
Unbreakable arrows with the what?
The sword.
Does it get a stat?
Okay, so the unbreakable arrows and your sword is consumed in the flames, and it's just the sword now. There's the feather usually at the end of arrows. that's there.
Mm-hmm.
And the sword is significantly more slender now. You could probably fire it out of a bow now.
Does it keep the other
Yes.
enchantments it had?
I think one of
This is hilarious.
Like, this particular artifact is my favorite one, just because of having to improvise really silly shit.
I don't believe.
Now I have to get a bow anyway.
You need to get a bow to, like, disarm yourself by throwing your fucking sword at somebody.
I mean, if I absolutely have to,
Holy
better I
shit.
get more knives.
Okay. Right. Yes.
Now, is it also indestructible?
This was already the case because it was a magic item,
Awesome.
but now it is doubly so.
Fair. This is hilarious, and I
Your
love
sword
it.
will straight up not fucking break under any circumstances.
All right, he's going to resheath it. I'm
Yes.
glad it's still a long
Not turned into a very...
So, as opposed to, like,
Or turning into an
Turning
arrow
into, like,
with
a
all of
rapier or
the...
something. sword
That would've
and
been hilarious.
enchantments on it. Yeah, that would have been bad. I'd have to throw it back. Anyway, Derek is going to turn to Ronnie for a moment. So, did the other surprise you?
My
What
God,
happened?
I wasn't expecting that news, really.
Well, on the positive side, it looks like we got your little wanted
Not
problem taken
really,
care
no.
of. And
There's still the agents to deal with and the remaining dragon.
We
I
still
may
need to
have an
find that dragon.
I may have an idea where he is.
Okay. Well, if you can take care of that final one, well, I certainly can visit my father once more.
Tender
Oh,
moment.
wait.
Does
My
anyone
dex-
remember?
Acid damage is dexterity save. So, you asked for my constitution.
The enemy makes a dexterity save. The DC they have to beat is off your constitution. Yes.
Huh. Weird.
Who? Sorry. Who was what now? Where? When? Why?
Oh, right. Derek's gonna look back to Akra, Phelan, and Tarnok. Does the phrase, "I wish things didn't turn out well for those who could possibly, under a given circumstance, find themselves a threat to my plans," ring a bell?
I like how you stated that perfectly word for word.
I have them in front of me.
Tarnok in response.
I opened the windows.
Tarnok in response shakes his head like no, but gets his sketchpad out and draws that like frightening image that he saw in a dream that he thinks is a new friend. And he shows it to Derek.
Was the one that I got.
They are vaguely familiar, but I don't
Okay.
know.
So it wasn't just me that had those weird dreams. All right. Does anyone else remember someone in several of them?
So for the hell of it, let's reveal all these fucking visions. Second vision. Third. Fourth. Fifth. And the final one. Oh wait, hold on. Did it? Am I only able to reveal that many at once? Huh. Oh, the final one's all the way at the fucking beginning. Oh, whoops. Alright.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't see mine. The one
Prism?
you showed me in prison.
Yeah, see, the final version's you in
is
prison.
that it? No.
Yeah, no.
No, didn't you show me like the one of like some like?
The personal one he got.
Oh yeah, the D. The DE, Domain of Death. Yeah, I showed Derek a drawing of that. And I also I saw this in prison.
That was actually your the deity you're linked to, Vision.
I have a deity?
Apparently it's the one of death.
Should we roll
Yes,
religion to see
sure.
that? Like make that connection maybe? Okay.
Oh,
That is a picture of the goddess of death.
Tarnock shrugs.
Yeah, this one.
Just acts like, oh,
Well then.
Does that mean I always have a god of death that's just like always behind me? Like, good.
following.
Fucking fucking Chernobog looking motherfucker.
So, the slight revelation that Tarnock's patron is D, the goddess of death.
Props for making a black on black work, by the way.
Where would I put deity? I thought there was a.
There's
Yeah,
oh, God.
that's just a handout.
And it's just Anacra's not even remotely
Funny thing is,
surprised,
I rolled
given
for
the
this.
nature
I
of
had
Tarnock.
no idea this is what he was going to be like.
I want to know what mine would be, just for
Perfect.
I don't know mine yet either.
Book.
I just looked at the gods and Ferryman motherfucker. It's been a while since I've actually looked at these.
Alright, so I'm going to cut it off here. We'll see what you do in the last part of Ashes of the Old World episode.